A mate of mine phoned me yesterday. He said, Ray, you got to watch your sister's latest video. I said, so I went on it and I couldn't believe it. She says, no gangsters are legends. Not one gangster's a legend. And she said, you try to make yourself to be a legend because you come from Acton. It doesn't matter where you come from. Anyway, so yes, Dinah, I am a legend, Di. I've got 2 books, babe. I'm in 2 books. That's a legend, baby. Do you know what I mean? But you'll get to learn all that, Di. You're making yourself busy on things you don't know. You should stick to gardening. You know what I mean? Doing your plants. And you also showed some hanging plants yesterday that I see. And my mate's phoned me up and he said to me, oh, that's your sister. Nice one. Because now you showed your face. So they were saying, oh, that's your sister. The one all wrinkled up, yeah? So I said, yeah, that's about 10 years old, that one. Do you know what I mean? So what she look like now? Anyway, so then she goes on and on and on. And she's gone, John Leanne, you don't know him. You make out you know him to get clicks. My sister, she sticks her nose in things. She knows nothing about you. Johnny Hanlon, darling, is a legend, right? He is a big, big legend. He comes from Ladbroke Grove, right? I grew up with him, mate. You know what I mean? I grew up with them people. Him and Ernie Wise. I grew up with them people, mate. You know what I mean? Paul McDermott, all them people from Ladbroke Grove, Notting Hill, die. You don't know. You don't stick your nose in the things you don't know, Di. I ain't that little Ray Hill, you know. You know what I mean? You know, and you go, oh, my mum this, my mum that, you know. I'm on the channel just for my mum. Well, if you're on the channel just for your mum, Di, I don't say nothing about mum. I keep mum out of it. You know? You're the one who makes yourself busy about mum. Yeah? My mum loved me to death. Do you know that, Di? My mum never had to fight for you, Keith, Jackie or Bobby. Never have to fight for you because you're all goody good shoes, yeah? Me, I was a little fucker. I was doing this, that, the other. My mum had to come over the fair and find me. I was sexually abused. You always looking for me, my mum. Always. Do you know what I mean? Always, Di. And when I was in prison, when I was in the Scrubs prison, my mum used to come on a Sunday morning, yeah, with my dinner. I used to have a dinner, a sweet and a drink. I don't drink, so I never take it. But my mum used to come for dinner and a pudding every Sunday morning in the Scrubs. How many people out there, loads of people, have been on the Scrubs with remand and on a Sunday morning they come with your food, just for what wrong. She doesn't know. She ain't around. She ain't never been around. She told you that she left home at 18 years of age. She doesn't know nothing. She don't know nothing about me. She don't know nothing about me. She ain't got a clue about me. She doesn't know a thing about me. She's got the book in front of her, right? And she reads my book. That's all she knows. She doesn't know nothing about me. Do you know what I mean? Listen, I know more about her than she knows about me, and that's nothing really. I don't know too much about her really. Only that she's a gallivanting when she worked down the stables. You know what I mean? I think it's called the Wolf Stables in Southall. But other than that, I don't really know because I used to go down there. I was there she made me. I went down there, and you know, to learn to get on horses. Only lasted about 2 weeks. Didn't like it, mate. You know what I mean? Yeah, she doesn't, you know, she don't know nothing, mate. She ain't got a clue. She really doesn't know anything, and she should stick her nose out of my channel. She should just do what she's doing. Stick to her own channel, yeah? Stick to her own channel. My mum, right? She goes, your mum hated your guts. Okay. My mum hated my guts. That's why my mum followed me all around England trying to find out where I was, Di. You know what I mean? When I was on the 1074. You didn't know that, Di, because you wasn't around. You didn't even know. You keep saying about me, you know, nicking my mum's card and chucking my mum up the house and all that, you know what I mean? And you picking my mum up and all that, my mum going to Ealing and all that, Di. Di, why are you lying, man? Why are you lying? Let me tell you about an IPP, Di. Let me tell you about an IPP. I'm an IP. I was not now. I was, because if I was still an IPP, you'd be straight onto the probation to get me banged up, Di. That's what you are, Di. You're no good, mate. You're no good. But anyway, let me say this to you. I was an IPP, yeah. As an IPP, right, when you're in a hostel, they keep checks on you. So they're gonna, when you walk out of the hostel, they're asking you where you're going. Don't forget, I'm an IPP, so I'm doing a life sentence, an indeterminate public protection. Right, the public's got to be protected from people like myself. So they call it indeterminate public protection order, yeah. Right, so they want to know where you're going. So I say to them, I'm going to my mum's. Okay, where's your mum live? Crash, crash, crash. You didn't even know, Di, that they come around the house to check the house out. You didn't know that. You didn't know that. You didn't know that every morning when I went to my mum's, they phoned my mum up, right, and asked her, am I there? And she'd say, yes, she's there. Right, can you give us the phone, please? Good morning, I'm with my mum, yeah? Okay, don't forget, you got to be back at the hostel, 6:30, 7 o'clock, right? And that's it, that's your day. Okay, so you're telling me now that I nicked my mum's ATM card, or whatever it is, yeah, and went down there willy-nilly, spent money on my mum's card, nicked my mum's card, Di, and she phoned you up and told you all about this, Dinah, yeah? Is that right? I'm an IPP, Di. Do you think I'm that stupid to do that? You think I would do that to my mum? Do you think, Di, knowing the person you are now, right, that you would phone the probation up and get me a recall? Why are you talking so stupid, Di? Just kick your mum out of the house. Kick your mum out. Why would I kick the mum out of the house, Di? Why would I kick my mum out of the house, Di, and have a party, have crack parties around the house? Why would I do that, Di? Do you know what I mean? I'd be that, you'd get me nicked in seconds. I wouldn't be able to do it with an IPP. I wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't be able to stay out at night time. You got to be back in the hostel, Di. And you don't reckon that if they phone my mum up, you don't reckon my mum would have told them, look, you know, I don't want him to come around my house no more. He's frightening me. He's taking my ATM card. And I've told my daughter and my sons and everything. They've told me to phone you up. Don't think my mum would do that, Di. Di, you're making things up, pet. You're making things up. You're making yourself look a fool, you know. And furthermore to that, fish don't even know you, Di. Fish doesn't even know you. I know fish, Di. He doesn't even know you, Di. Why are you bringing fish into this? I told Fish yesterday. My sister says she knows you. He went, how does she know me, mate? How? From what? She's telling me that she's told me that she used to come around the house and you was there, Fish. Not me, mate. I met Di. Stop telling lies. It's catching up on you. You're lying, Di. It's catching up on you. I held a lot of this back from you, yeah? Because I listen to it and I think, is she sure? Is she sure, right? In a minute, you're going to have a surprise. Believe me, you're going to get a surprise. Not me, you're going to get a surprise in a minute. And it's through the letterbox. Believe me, mate. You're going to get a surprise in a minute. It's coming through your letterbox. Anyway, yeah, it's like she ain't got a clue. She really hasn't got a clue. You know, things that's going on, that's gone on since my book come out. You know what I mean? It's my book. Everybody's jealous about my book. Why are they so jealous about my book? Why? Because I told my life story. Dinah, she knows everything about my life story, she says. She doesn't know nothing. She doesn't know nothing. Only thing she says, I don't know what it was about in prison, but she can actually say, he never done 30 years, because she doesn't know. She hasn't got a clue what an IPP is. She hasn't got a clue how long I've done of my IPP. She doesn't know. She doesn't know. She doesn't know. She doesn't know. She hasn't got a clue. She makes things up as she goes along. She makes things up as she goes along. The next thing she's going to say, he wasn't an IPP. Do you know what I mean? Like the other fella, the little fella. They don't know, man. And yet it's in my book. At the back of the book, everything's there from prison authorities, from probation, from everything, you know what I mean? From the Home Office, everything, yeah? Dinah, please, carry on doing your plants and looking after your foxes, badgers, and your little deer, right? Look, that's it, Di. Listen, let me say something to you, right? And this is the truth, Di. I'm right ill, yeah? I've got a book out, Di. I'm a legend, Di. I'm a legend, right? Before you, silly legs, little legs, and my wife got involved with my life, right? Everybody was on my channel, you know what I mean? Everybody. They love me, Di, because of who I am, yeah? And because of me, because you're using my name, Ray Hill Bang Bang, right? People are coming onto your channel. Without that, do you really think people would be on your channel, Di? Do you really think people would be on your channel? Come on, mate. You might get one or two people that come on your channel, you know? One or two people. You've got Silly Legs. The other one, what's her name? Bobby Elston's sister, Christine Elston or whatever it is. She's as silly as arseholes. She's so stupid. You know what I mean? She doesn't know nothing. Her brother got stabbed to death, right, from young kids that he was bullying. He was bullying young kids and they chased him so petrified that they was running after him. He ran to the bus to try and get on the bus, but the doors were closed. And they stabbed him to death, Di, right? And that Christine Elsted makes out, she says, oh, proper. He was a bully. Bob Elston was a bully. When I come round the house, Christine phoned me up to come round the house and sort him out. He shit himself, he ran a mile and called the police on me, Di. Christine Elston, she ain't got a clue. Little fat thing, she doesn't know nothing, mate. She's another one that doesn't know nothing. You know what I mean? She's got a lot of mouth. It's fair play to her. Giving me grief because of what you do. You know, she ain't got a clue, Di. She doesn't know nothing. She's another one. Do you know what I mean? All she knows, right, that she does know that her brother Bob was a little bully. Yeah, he used to bully Christine, he used to bully my kids and everything. He's a bully, right? And when I come out to sort him out, he ran a mile. And he was bullying other kids and taking things off young kids. And all of a sudden they caught him going to the buses and they stabbed him to death. Bob Elsted. Bobby Elsted. What a wanker. You know what I mean? What a wanker, that man, yeah? And, you know, and her sister gives me grief. And she doesn't say nothing about her brother. Anyway, my sister, right, has got to stop all this. She's interfering with things she doesn't know nothing about. She doesn't know anything about, right? Nothing. She doesn't know anything. She's told you blatantly on my channel that she left home at 18 years of age. I can't wait to get my mate on a podcast, right? My mate Jamie Bennett, he used to come around my house, my mum's house, a lot, right? He's never even knew that I had a sister called Dinah. He never knew that, because he never ever see her. She only come round my house, my mum's house, when my mum was dying, mate, because she wanted a little handful, and my mum give her $7,000. Do you know why I know that? My mum told me. My mum told me that she give her $7,000. My brother Keith got nothing. My brother Keith and me got nothing. No, I can't say that, because when I come out of the hostel to go to my mum's house, my mum used to give me the ATM card to go and get whatever I wanted. Whatever I wanted. Yes, Di, you're right. I used to be the one to pack the food away when the food come from Sainsbury's. Why would I nick food? What? Why would I take my mum's food out of the freezer? Why? Tell me why I do that. I visit my mum every day till 6 o'clock and go to the hostel. Why would I take food out? I'm going to the hostel, Di. I'm going to the hostel. Not to my own flat, to the hostel. Why would I take mum's food? Di, you don't know what you're talking. You're just making things up as you go along, pet. You ain't got a clue. He said, I run upstairs, nicked my mum's clothes in the wardrobe and sold them. Di, please, mate, stop it. Stop it. You know what I mean? I run upstairs, turned my mum's gaff upside down and nicked her clothes. The only thing I took of my mum's was her passport. That's all I took. Memories from my mum. Because my mum wasn't going to use it no more. And a couple of photographs that were in my bedroom. Right? Because when I got put away, everything was took out, all the drawers in my bedroom, right? Everything was on my bed and my floor, everything, yeah? Dinah says that I slept at my mum's house, right? How did I sleep at my mum's house, Di? I was an IPP, babe. An IPP that had to be back 6 o'clock till 7 o'clock. Why are you lying, Di? Why are you lying? Do you know how long I was out on the street as an IPP, Di? 12 years. 10 years in prison. That's 22 years, Di. I was still doing a sentence. I was still doing a sentence. I was still in prison, mate. It's worse out here as an IPP than what it was in prison. But you're still doing a sentence. 22 years I've done on my IPP. I've done 10 years of that in prison. But 12 years out on the road. It's no different, Di. I'm still doing a sentence. You don't know nothing, Di. You really don't know. You don't know. You don't know. Maybe you're right about Brian Cox. Maybe you're right about me going. Maybe you're right about me absconding. Maybe you're right, I went to Brighton. Maybe you're right, I'll phone Christine up and come back and give myself up. I went in front of a judge called Miskin. When I give myself up, they took me straight to the Old Bailey. I went in front of a judge called Miskin. And Miskin said if he was dealing with it, he'd give me a big fucking sentence. And then I went in front of Judge Slot. Check it out, Di. Check it out. Please, stop getting involved in my channel. Because you don't know what you're talking about, Di. You don't know. You don't know nothing. Oh, he isn't doing anything to Christine because Christine's been in touch with the police and the police have warned him. Let me tell you something. A DC, right? I phoned her up. She texted my phone, right? She left a message on my phone. Mr. Hill, bump. I thought it was a hoax. Phoned her up, yes. Christine Bump has been in touch with us, said that you're harassing her and this, that and the other, right? You've got to stop, Mr. Hill, as, you know, we'll be looking into this and you might be took to court. Then I said everything to the police officer about you, Dinah, about little Yummy, about Christine, about everything, about every fucking thing, Dinah. Even I was supposed to have whatever with a young girl, whatever, right? I told him everything. Everything. I said, look, do I need to come and see you? No, Mr. Hill. It's okay because you're both as bad as each other. You're both as bad as each other. You know, just stop it. I went, I will. But you've got to tell them to stop it. They ain't leaving me alone. And they said, I will tell her to stop it. And she stopped it. Christine stopped it. I stopped it. I pulled one down, not two down, one. I pulled one down on what I'm supposed to have said to Christine. That happened maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, right? You know what I mean? Everybody makes stupid things, says silly things. Do you know what I mean? You've got to remember this. Let me say this to you, right? You don't know nothing. When I say you don't know nothing, you don't know nothing. You've been with Christine's sister. Christine had an abortion. Christine's sister was 15. Then he went down to 14. Then he went down to 13. Then he went down to 12. Christina's mum knew that I was with Linda. This is what has been said. Christine's mum let it go that I was with Linda. I come out of my YP with 20, 21, met Christine in the hairdresser shop. She used to do mum's hair. She bought me a bottle of Aramis and a t-shirt from Bieber's in Kensington High Street. Linda was working in there as a junior, right? As a junior, remember this? Tony Wilson is still alive. Tony Wilson I have regular contact with. Tony Wilson was Jenny's boyfriend, right? You don't know. Die. You ain't got a clue. Anyway, I will go on. Right. I'm supposed to have slept with Linda, right? Supposed to have slept with Linda. 20 years of age, 21 years of age. Supposed to have slept with Linda. Not now that I'm 74. Then, when I was 20 years of age, 21 years of age, I was supposed to have slept with Linda. You're saying that everybody knew that I was sleeping with Linda. Everybody. A dad, Peter, a dad, John, Peter. I used to work in a demolition with all that. You think they'd die? They would kill me if I was sleeping with his daughter at that age. Mind you, but everybody. Because Christine phoned Terry Haley and said to Terry Haley, on Ray's side, I've got to say this, but my sister Linda slept around with everybody in Acton. Everybody in Acton, she slept around with everybody, and she made a beeline to sleep with me to hurt her sister. She didn't sleep with me, mate. Do you know what? She didn't sleep with me, Linda. She did not sleep with me, Linda. You know what I mean? Christy's got to say that. You got to remember, yeah, that I'm supposed to have slept with her sister, right? I'm supposed to have slept with her sister. Christine married me at Acton Registry Office, yeah? Her mum and a guy called Raymond was best man and all this, that, and the other, that gave me away or whatever it was, give her away, right? So Christine married me, knowing full well, she's saying, that I slept with her sister, right? Later on, she fell pregnant. Don't forget, she'd already had a baby called Jamie that wasn't my child, right? From someone else, Peter Flynn. But I still married her, right? She's saying that he mucks about this, that, and the other, right? Then we moved to Lewisham and she fell pregnant with my son Jay. This woman that saying that I slept with her sister married me, give me a child and all that, but she's saying I slept with her sister. Please, come on. Let's not be silly about this, yeah? Let's not be silly about this. This has got out of hand. People are calling me this name, that name, every name under the sun. I have nearly broke people's jaws over this fucking shit that's come out, yeah? They've thrown it at me like witty nitty because, do you know why? Because they can't do nothing else. Because they can't do nothing else. They can't come and knock at my door. They can't come and pull me anywhere, but I pulled them. They can't do that. Do you know why? Because they're arseholes. They do anything to get back at Ray Hill because that's all they can do. They can't do anything else. They can't do anything else. Same as you, Dinah. You can't do anything else. You're miles away. You know what I mean? You're miles away without a man, Di. Without a man. Rennie left you. Alan left you. They all leave you, Di, because you're a pain in the butt, Di. I've only known you since this now. Since you doing all this, I've only known you as my sister. I've only known you as my sister, Di, since this time. I never knew you could be like that. I never knew that, Di. You could be wicked. You could be wicked. It's like a scorn, like a woman's scorn. What have I ever done to you to hurt you? My mum, Di. You was only around my mum when she was dying. So don't make out that you was around mum all the time. I was the one who drove mum to your fucking house, to your place. Me. I was the one who drove mum to you in my Laredo Jeep. You know what I mean? I was the one. Di, please. Don't make all this up, Di. It's getting to the stage of making too many mistakes. You take fish. Oh, I know fish. You don't know fish. You ain't got a clue about fish. He's coming here. Maybe one day, maybe tomorrow, Wednesday or Thursday. He's coming here. He's coming here with Terry Haley. Not Terry Haley, Terry Oakway. He's coming here. And he's going to do a video with me. And he's going to tell you that he doesn't know you, Di. He doesn't know you, Di. You're lying. One lie makes a million lies, Di. You're lying. He doesn't know you. Me and Johnny Allen. You're saying you don't know him for click. I've known Johnny Allen all my life, Di, because he's a fighter. He's a fighter and he's a man. I used to be around Labatt Grove all the time. I know all these people, Di. You ain't lived in my life. I'm not a kid no more, Di. I'm not 15, 16 years of age. I'm a big man. I used to go round there. Di, I was a gangster, Di. Di, you ain't no one. You don't know me. You don't know me as Ray Hill, as Ray Bain. You don't know me, Di. You make out you own me. You don't know me, Di. You're just a fucking idiot. You don't know me. You don't know me. Don't you understand? You don't know me. You're making out you know me. You don't know me, Di. I've been in, you're the person that says it, that I've been in prison all my life. If I've been in prison all my life, Di, and you've never seen me, how are you making all this up, Di? You're making it all this up. My mum loved me more than anybody. Do you know why? Because she had to fight for me. She fought for me always. Me being sexually abused, Di. She fought for me always, my mum. Always looking for me, because I was never around. I was all mucking about down the blacksmiths and all that, you know what I mean? Going to diners, dices in that little hut, taking food out there and all that, Di. Going to the fair. Mum used to come and find me. Going in prison. Mum used to write to me all the time, write letters to me, Di. That's so long ago, write letters. You never phone, my mum used to write letters. I got hundreds of letters from my mum, Di. I got letters like it's going out of fashion from my mum. Letters, not from you, not from Keith, not from Jackie, not from my Bobby. You never visited me once when I was in prison. Maybe once, I don't know, can't even remember, Di. My mum used to come and visit me, Di, and my mum was ill. My mum used to visit me. I got my mum, she come to the Isle of Wight to visit me in Albany once. And I said, Mum, you can't come here, Mum, no more. I'm not having you no more. I'm not sending you a VO. You ain't coming here. Yes, I'm going to come. I said, you ain't. When I was put on a 1074, I went to my mum, and my mum only, that they never, ever killed me. Because my mum phoned everywhere to find out where I was. Di, you don't know nothing, Di. 1074, you ain't got a clue. What, 1074? You don't know, Di. Stop it. Stop all this thing, what you're doing. It's no good. People, you're getting over people's, it's going over the top. Stop it. Every day I do a video, you've got to say something about it, and all you keep saying is, oh, I'm doing it for my mum's sake. Mum's dead. Mum's dead. Mum's looking down at you now and going, Di, what are you doing? That's my son. That's my Ray. What you doing, that is your brother. Don't you realise? If she's looking down at you, Di, my mum's saying to you, Di, what you doing? What are you doing? That is your brother. That is Ray. My son, stop it, Di. Stop it. You're breaking your mum's heart and she's up there, mate, looking at you. She's looking at you. Do you know what I mean? And there's a thing called karma, Di. There's a thing called karma. Why do you think, right, karma got hold of you? Right, got hold of you and you can't, and it give you plastic hips and everything. Di, took all your teeth, you got false teeth now. Took everything from you because karma. Because karma got hold of you, Di. He said, this woman's gone too far now. You broke everybody's heart, Di. And now you got karma. Where you can hardly walk, you're in sticks, you're in everything, Di. That's karma. That's karma. I'm the one who fucking cried. I'm the one who come out of prison. That I ain't hurt you for 10 years. I come out of as an IPP, sat in the front with my mum, my brother Keith, I don't know, Jackie was there, I'm not quite sure. Right? First time that anybody had ever seen me. I'm sitting there and you come in there, Di. I know what you come in. You didn't come in with sticks, you come in with a Zimmer phone. Because you had tea on there. You had cups of tea on the Zimmer, on the top for me. Right? And when I see you, I broke my heart. I cried. And I said, why? Why didn't anybody help? Why didn't people get a solicitor for you to fight for you? Why? The doctors made an error, said something else to you, and you was in pain, laying on the floor in agony. And Rene used to bash you up. Di. I was there. I was in my mum's front room. You're saying to me, I was an IPP, and I nicked my mum's ATM card. I used to put it in the thing and nick all her money. There's something wrong with you, Di. You're not ill. You're ill. You're ill. You give the little fella, Yami, you give him the bullets to fire, and he fired them. He fired the bullets, saying I nicked my mum's ATM card when she was getting into the ambulance. Where did all this come from? And I threw a chair. I was with Linda and it stuck in the window. Stuck in the window. Di, where is all this come from, Di? You was never around the house, Di. Where did I do this? Why did I come to my mum's house? I had my own place. Why would I do that? Why would I walk to my mum's house with a young girl, Linda? And now you say, the greatest thing you ever said was that Christine had an abortion or Christine had a miscarriage. She wasn't fucking pregnant. Where's all this come from? Di, you make it up as you go on. You keep making it up as you go on. Do you know what I mean? And you're good at it. Fair play. But I've got to stick up for myself now. I've had enough of it, Di. You've been doing it ages. And I'm telling you straight, right? I'm telling you straight. Tomorrow, Wednesday or Thursday, Fish is going to come. And Fish is going to let you know that he don't know you, Di. He don't know you, Di. Don't you understand? He don't know you. Who are you? He don't know you, Di. How many times have I got to say it? He doesn't know you, Di. I know Fish. Fucking hell. How do you know Fish, Di? You've never ever been in the house, my mum's house. You was always out around gallivanting. You was with Alan. You was with Rene. You're never there. I'm the one who come to Rene to bash him up to hurt him because of what he done to you, Di. Di, me. Alan was with someone like you I don't know. I been half and half, 50-50 with Alan for the farm. Di. Die. Hey, why are you lying, Di? You make me laugh, mate. Hey, you make me laugh. I was proud of you, Di. I was really proud of you, mate. You know what I mean? When I went down to Lingfield and I see you driving them big lorries with them horses, you know, I was proud of you, Di. You know what I mean? When I went to Southall Market and you was there with Peter Parker and all that, you might denying Peter Parker, denying that you had a little girl. Why are you lying, Di? You know what I mean? You're lying, Di. You're just a liar. And you're making me out to be a liar. Ah, Di. You know what I mean? See me, Di. I'm a legend, babe. You don't like it, do you? You don't like it that I'm a legend. I'm in 2 books, Di. 1 book of it myself. That's a legend. Because do you know what legends are? It goes on. It goes on. It never ends. It never ends. That book will be around forever. My name will be around forever. Street Fighters, the book Julian Davis wrote, I'm in that book. I'll be around forever. Legend, that's a legend. The Crays, they're legends. The Richardsons, they're legends. All them people, they're legends. Don't make out. Gangsters ain't legends. Di. You're so stupid, Di. You really are a stupid little woman. A woman that's so evil. You're evil, Di. You've been hurt. Karma has got to you and done that to you. Karma, Di. Because you're a nasty person and karma got to you and done that. Karma got to me because I used to rob people and rob banks and I used to ride armoured cars. People don't, and all them sort of things, yeah? So karma got to me and give me an IPP in the end. Give me an IPP. And don't forget, when I was an IPP, I was smoking gear like I was going out of fashion. They give me an IPP. And you know what, Di? Since the time I got put in prison, since the time today, I never, ever took anything like that. Never. And I'm proud of myself to say that. I've never, ever took anything because I'm strong, Di. Because I'm strong. I'm my mum's child. I'm my mum's child. I don't remember my dad. What I do remember about my dad was being told by my mum that he used to bash her up. And believe me, if my dad would have been alive, by the time I was about 13, my dad would have been dead. I'd have killed him. I'd have stabbed him to death, Di. Do you know what I mean? I'd have stabbed him to death. You think he's going to bash my mum up? Are you mad? What do you remember? You don't remember... Oh. Di, you're a little bit older than me, mate. You don't remember nothing. You don't remember, Di. Honestly, Di. Why are you making out you remember all this? Come on. Why? Legends. Gangsters are not legends. You mug yourself off saying that. That's the most stupidest thing that I've ever heard you say. Gangsters are not legends. Die. You gotta go. You gotta go. Just go in your back garden. Do your gardening that everybody thinks is beautiful. Yes, your gardens are absolutely out of this world. Your hanging baskets are out of the world you've done 10 years ago. Remember, they was put into a paper, but maybe 10, 15, maybe 20 years ago. No more. That's where they come from. That's your picture in there, right? That's when you done them. Not the ugly one, what's also in there, all creases and everything like that. Not that one, where you had no teeth, Di. Not that one. I'm on about the other one. Poor Dinah, eh? Poor Dinah, mate. Karma sorted you right out, mate, didn't it, eh? Karma sorted you right out. Bang, bang, well, good morning.